A grueling physical challenge that could last anywhere from 48 to 72 hours, dubbed the Death Race. Now, that doesn't exactly sound like a good time, but it's certainly a good challenge, and two locals are embracing it. JP Smallins has the story.
4, 5, 6, 7. It's a test of will that pushes most competitors past the brink. The Spartan Death Race billed as the world's most challenging endurance race. Last year's event lasting over 70 hours, but not scaring off Crystal Seaver and Jamnik, the local pair teaming up to tackle the 9th edition.
Most people, you kind of tell them the story of what you're doing, and they look at you and they go, why? And, there's a few people, others that we raced with, and Crystal herself that I met, and she just kind of understood the mentality of what it takes. She can focus and push herself. She's very motivated. So in times where I don't want to go out and run, she'll motivate me. In times where she doesn't want to go out and run, I'll motivate her. And it's just kind of having somebody there, just like any fitness, really kind of creates a bond and really, it kind of holds you accountable.
Training for the Death Race requiring a lot of imagination for competitors who have no idea what may be thrown at them.
Pretty intense. I generally wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and head out between 4:30, 5 o'clock, either running circuits, track, trails. Sometimes it's pitch black and you go out with your headlamps, or you go out on the weekends when everybody else is doing their so-called weekend enjoyable activities.
It's grueling. Right now I actually have a tear in a ligament in my ankle from training a couple days ago. You're out there all night long sometimes in the cold, climbing through muck and mush, and you're swimming through stuff. You're carrying, 70, 80, 100 pounds up, 14,000 feet mountains. You're going back and forth, up and down. So needless to say, you're a little tired.
The heavy training workload a necessity for Crystal and Jesse because the odds of finishing the Death Race are not in the competitors' favor. Only 10 to 15% of the 300 racers are expected to finish. And though they plan to be part of that group, the pair know they'll take a lot away from the effort, no matter what the final outcome.
You're going to walk away with a new perspective on life and on what you're capable of or what you're not capable of. You're also going to walk away with some really key friendships and relationships with people that you met as strangers in the beginning, but you worked with all the way to the end.
When you push yourself to limits that you never thought were possible before, and you actually make it and you're successful and you accomplish that, it's very rewarding. You learn new things about yourself, you become a better person, it makes you drive harder and just kind of appreciate average everyday life and not take things for granted, and that's really my big goal.
In Cumberland, I'm JP Smallins, Eyewitness Sports.